Good morning to all my brothers and sisters out there. I just need you to please listen to what I'm getting ready to say. I need you to share this message with all the Tangipahoe Parish leaders, school superintendent, community leaders, deacon, anyone that's got a position of power in your neighborhood. This is imperative that you want to pass this message to them. So understand, May 23rd, that's on the Saturday from 11 to about 1 is a community roundtable that we got to come together as men, regardless of your race, religion. We need for us to identify the problems in the area and how we can make a difference as men to help curb these murders rates that is getting out of hand. I'm going to say this to all the men out there, especially if you've been in the military. We've been trained to defeat our enemy. We are not trained to let our enemy defeat us. Our enemy, let me make a long story short. Your father them and your grandparents them have fought for this land for many years. Now you're going to let these untrained enemy comes in and take over. You let these young boys coming into your neighborhood, something that your parents don't, they done took over your neighborhood. You are afraid in your own neighborhood now. I hope you get the point what I'm saying. So we got to come together and protect our neighborhood, our families, our friends. Unless we come together, we can talk about it. I'm inviting you, please pass this message to all your church members in Tangipahoe Parish. If you go to church, pass, mark, May 23rd, from 11 to 1, or whatever the meeting go to, at 55140 Highway 1054, Independent, Louisiana. I'm requesting volunteers. This is going to be a success. I'm requesting volunteers. We need reading teachers. We need coaches that teach us how to bat. We need how to shoot. We need how to play games. Give me a little bit of your time. One person can make a difference in your neighborhood. Because I want you to please understand that all across the country, our young men are facing challenges like never before. And guess what? They need strong community leaders like you. Retired military, come together. I got the place. I got the time. I have the ability to change things. And I know you do too. But when you get into a comfort zone, I don't give a rat's ass about nobody, kid. Let the police handle it. Well, if we come together and you got the police here, maybe we can talk about how you can be a benefit in your neighborhood. So my question is, on May 23rd, that's a community roundhouse for parents and leaders. May 30th, which is the following Saturday, from 11 to whatever time, you bring your kids, bring your sons. If they're trying to get in the military, we're going to give them advice that nobody else is going to give them. So this is an opportunity for you to join forces. Come at the meeting. If you know anyone volunteer want to donate any types of gift, please have them to call me at 985-606-2200. Now is the time for us to get out of our comfort zone, take our neighborhood back, and not to allow these young, untrained kids to come shoot up the neighborhood. If we work together, we pray together, we stick together, and we only have one rule. We must pray together. Prayer change things. And the gathering of is a call of men across the community, all across Tangipahoe Parish. Let's come together. If we got to share wisdom, we got to build and unite plans for mentors. We got to have guys and develop the next generation. But guess what? If you do nothing going to happen. I am the person, because of how I grew up, how I was raised, how the military changed my life. I want to give back to the community what God given me. the way it should be. You got to understand. I want all you parents and you, this is not a lecture. This is about a conversation that how we can come together and we can brainstorm, identify, come up with solutions. Are you ready for the battle? This is a movement. And you know, we need our youth today. If we don't save them, tomorrow is too late. We need to build mentorships and pathways and lead to success. The first meeting is going to be a change in your life and my life. People, I'd rather for these kids to be prepared for an opportunity than to have these kids have an opportunity they not be prepared. You know why they're not prepared? Because nobody gives a rat's ass. We are setting on a gold mine. We have professional players right here in front of us. But we got to have leaders that are going to motivate, to inspire, and bring them together. There is a strong leader everywhere in your community growing up. We need to start identifying those individuals. And when we come to this roundtable meeting, May 23rd, this is something, the question that, please, parents, bring this to the table. What are the top 3 values you want your child to carry into an elder? Tell them, what do you want them to do? That's just like going to the doctor. You don't go to the doctor's, to the dentist's office and ask for a haircut. So you need to have a plan in mind. You know, what's wrong with you? Tell us what's going on in your neighborhood. You know, tell me, parents, example, like what responsibility, respect, the discipline, the confidence, and faith that work. We got to start at the parent. That's where it starts at. I mean, what challenge do you see your child? What do you see them facing right now? Bring this to the table. Socially, emotionally, and academically, and behavioralist. Okay, we want you to bring this to the table. Tell us what your kid's going down with them. How do you currently communicate? How do you communicate with your child about their goals, the objective, the choices, and their responsibility? Do you talk to them about that? No, because you don't know what you want to do. So you got to lead by setting a good example. I'm talking about real talk, people. I need you. I have everything to gain and nothing to lose. You have everything to gain, nothing to lose by showing up. Invite your neighborhood. Let's come together. Let's work together. You guys got coaching experience. I need you to teach them how to bat. I need reading teachers to come on Thursday. I have books. Every kid from 1st to 4th grade going to get a book. Brand new book. All they got to do is go home and read the book. And I'm going to have a reading class and have all them kids come back. They will be rewarded about how well they read that book. This is about real talk. We got to put challenges in front of these kids. I mean, these are things that I want the parent. What support or resource do you feel you need as a parent to help your child succeed? Bring it to the table. What workshop mentors or mental health support do you have in your community program? These are all that we need to bring to the table. What do you believe your child needs most from you at the stage of their life? Tell us. Tell the doctor what's going down. You know what I mean? Do they need more structures, or do they need more time, more accountability, or do they need more encouragement? What positive change would you like to see if your child over the next 6 or 12 months? What do you want to see? Tell us. Bring it to the committee. We're talking about real talk. And that's the only way that I'm going to talk to you about real talk. And you need to tell her what positive change. What do you want to see your kids change? You got to set goals and objectives. You got to set a time frame. You cannot procrastinate. How can you might want to know, how can you communicate better support for you as a parent? We need to know this. And this is for the leaders on that community roundtable. These are the questions that I'm going to ask the leaders. So you just be able to answer. What do you see the biggest challenge facing young men in our community today? Answer that question and be ready to share that information when you come to the community roundtable. What do you believe the breakdown is happening at? Do you believe the breakdown in the homes, the schools, the peer group, community? It might be all the above. Leaders, we got to lead by setting example. I mean, what role do you think community leadership play in guiding young men towards a better decision? Come on, leaders. Hey, don't talk about it. Don't be like James Brown talking loud and saying nothing. You know what type of mentorship or program do you believe would make the greatest impact in your community, in your neighborhood? Let's talk about job readiness and life skills and conflict resolution, leadership development, faith-based mentorship, examples like that. We can come together, leaders. How can we hold young men accountable while still supporting their growth and potential? These are the questions you need to be prepared to answer these questions. What partnership and churches and schools, nonprofit business could strengthen our effort? Bring it to me. What commitment are you willing to make to help change the direction of our young men? That's all I'm asking. What time do you have? Mentorship. These are the things that I feel like it's imperative that as leaders of tomorrow. What does success look like for young men? How did it look like for you? I want you to be able to describe and identify your behavior, your habit, and what barriers are preventing our youth from reaching that vision. What immediate action can we take together as strong leaders in the community to start changes outcome? Let's talk about community leaders. What long-term systems or structure do we need to have as strong leaders to build to sustain this work? How can we ensure parents, leaders, and youth stay connected and engaged? That's all you got to do. And I'm going to close out by saying this. We need our leaders to make a pledge. We need leaders. We make a pledge to show up. We make a leader, make a pledge. We're going to be visible. We're going to be present in accountability in the life of our youth. Make a pledge, especially our boys who are searching for guidance, identities, and hope. We pledge to protect our children, to create a safe home, a safe street, a safe space where our youth can grow without fear and violence or being neglected. We pledge to rebuild fatherhood and male leadership to encourage support and hold our young men accountable to be fathers and mentors and protect our community needs. Are you willing to make that pledge when you come to this meeting? We pledge to listen before we judge. This is about real talk. To hear the pain behind the behavior, the trauma behind the anger, and the story behind the struggle in our community. We pledge to intervene early, to step before the crisis, before the violence, before the street claim another child. It's about real talk. We pledge to model love. We pledge to model discipline. We pledge to an integrity to show you what strength look like, not through fear of forcing, but through consistency, compassion, and truth. We pledge to support our poor mothers out there struggling. We stand beside the mother who carried the weight of our family and to ensure no mother raised a son alone. What are you going to do about it, big dog? We pledge to build opportunities, and we pledge not to build obstacles. You understand? We connect our youth with jobs. Come out to the meeting. Mentors and education programs and pathways. It's about real talk. We pledge to heal our community. We pledge to confront trauma, break generational cycles, and create a culture where mental, emotional, and spiritual wellness are normalized. That's all I'm asking. And let me tell you this year, we pledge to never give up on our boys. No matter how far they have gone, no matter what they have done, we pledge we will not to abandon them. We will guide them home. You know, closing. We are the villagers in our community. We are the protectors in our community. We are the builders in our community. We are one our children are waiting for as strong leaders. And today, we pledge to stand together for our boys, for our family, and for the future. So I'm going to say this, I'm going to close it out. May 23rd, your local leaders, I'm willing to give up everything. I've had my life. If you know my struggle, if you know my pain, what I went through, this is why I need to save leaders, because God and my mother saved me. I was a troubled kid. I heard them, but I wasn't listening. This is the problem. Kids hear what you're saying, but they're not listening. This is where we got strong leaders. I need you, if you see the police chief, send one of his representatives, talk about the issue. If you want to be a speaker at this meeting, just call me at 985-606-2200. Say, I want to be part of this meeting. All the local churches and independents. If you hear this meeting, take it to your next church meeting. And please, on May 30th, we're going to have so much fun. Every man going to get a necktie to give to their kids. We're going to teach them how to tie. We're going to teach them how to become men. We're going to teach the little girls how to be girls. I'm looking for reading teachers. I'm looking for sport. I'm looking for people that can inspire. I'm looking for retirees. I'm looking for the National Guard. Bring the business on May 30th. Show us what you can offer to the community. Anybody that want to have part of it, call me. Bring it to the meeting on 23rd. So I say that to say this. May God bless you. We can save America. We cannot allow certain things to go down without a fight. We got to fight. Don't never give up. It ain't always the size of the dog that win the fight. It's the size of the fight that wins the dog. So you're not going to run us out of our neighborhood starting, we're going to make a commitment right before school. We're going to offer these kids some support. I'm going to do this if I got to do it by myself. So I just need you to understand. It's been a pleasure. I need you to look at this. I need you to just take a look at this one more time. I don't need you. I need you to support me on this book. Grew up in the deep South and saved by many angels. This is the port that's going back to our youth program here in Independent, Louisiana. Here's my second book that I just came out a couple of days ago. Stronger Than Ever. I'm getting my website made up. Support our youth. Everything I have, I bought it. But I want to continue to expand, educate, and train our young youth for success. My military friends, help me. We can make a difference. So please pass this message. Until next time, may God bless you and keep you. Adios.